Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. My name is David M. Harris.
And I'm Bruce Jennings. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today, poems written by your friends and neighbors. The first poem is one that I wrote called Tipping Point. As a polio child, I would fall out of one time into another. And here I vertigo again, stumbled, swore, tipped over, fell in slow motion. It floors me that what happens so fast takes so long, that so much is covered in the time it takes to curse the present, dread the future. I had sufficient time to think. Our everyday sense of duration is false. We understand time truly only on the way down. Just before landing, I also thought, this time problem too complex for the time I had. A golden braid, long beyond measure, crammed rather than coiled into the tip of the tipping over. I shall take it up later, in the downtime of my convalescence, if I have one.
A poem of mine in the form of a pantoum, in which the second and fourth lines of each stanza become the first and third lines of the next stanza. Monica Mayper. Dear Monica, fear, it was always fear, but fear of what? I was a professional at rejection. What was the worst that could happen? I could lose what I never had. I was a professional at rejection, taking it in and handing it out. I could lose what I never had and not feel the imagined loss. Taking it in and handing it out, editing my emotions as I edited books, and not feel the imagined loss, the leashed imagination serves no one. I edited my emotions as I edited books, kept my remote objectivity. The leashed imagination serves no one. But you enticed my thoughts down the hall. I kept my remote objectivity through years of intermittent friendship, but you enticed my thoughts down the hall of memory and fantasy and dreams. Through years of intermittent friendship, of tidal approaches and retreats, of memory and fantasy and dreams, I never dared to open my heart. Amid tidal approaches and retreats, fear, it was always fear. But fear of what? I never dared to open my heart. What was the worst that could happen?
Spring Rain by Louise Strang. Spotlights of sunshine sweep through animated clouds, fluffing along in high-spirited tempo, rising on unseen currents. Suddenly, a symphony descends, musical showers with sprinkles of flutes, shadowed by timpani until thunder cracks the shell of beauty and rouses life to wake. A chorus of birds replies as the last drops of rain fall, like syncopated dancing taps lightly on a triangle.
Early April by S.R. Lee. Windy, so leaves flutter, flowers nod, pond ripples, shrubs rustle, wind chimes ring. Day does not warm up, cat does not sunbathe, birds do not sing. People do not sit at ease on the deck with a cool drink. But minnows swim, dogs run, horses graze, pansies bloom, poets tap, tap, tap words into computers.
Spring by Nethraja J. As the white winters melt into spring, my cold heart melts with your words of warmth. As the tulips bloom, so does my love for you. Spring brings new life, and with it, new chances.
Come See What Springs by VeerajaR. Spring is here, Come out and see what springs out here. Water springs from the heart of hills. Green lush springs from the earth and spills. Daffodils with sunny smiles dangle scents of spring for miles. Beauty springs everywhere. Bugs and bunnies spring for slumber. Birds on trees string nest together. Songs of delight spring everywhere. Thank good deeds bring joy forever. Come out and see what springs out here. Come out with siblings and thy friends. Nod your heads and cling your hands. Spring your feet to music grand. Bring out the neighbors and dance in hand. For bringing joy to every heart, spring is poetry at its best. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.